Elmwood High School old, foreboding. A grim history clung to its halls. Students whispered of strange occurrences, disappearing classmates, eerie laughter echoing in empty corridors. No one dared to be alone after dark. Among the students, 3 friends shared a bond: Leo the skeptic, Maya the believer, and Daniel the curious one. They were drawn to the mysteries of Elmwood, unaware of the darkness that awaited them. One chilly November afternoon, Leo, Maya and Daniel explored the school's dusty attic. Cobwebs hung like ghostly drapes. The air was thick with the smell of decay. A sudden gust of wind slammed the attic door shut, plunging them into darkness.
Oh my gosh, what was that?
Quick, find the light switch.
Panicked, they fumbled for the light switch. A blood-curdling scream pierced the darkness.
Look over there!
Maya pointed to a corner. A pair of glowing eyes stared back at them. The eyes vanished as quickly as they appeared. Shaken, the trio stumbled out of the attic. They told their classmates about the glowing eyes, but no one believed them. The whispers about Elmwood intensified. Strange symbols appeared overnight on the school walls. Chalkboards were filled with cryptic messages.
Beware the night when the clay comes to life.
The school janitor muttered about a curse. Elmwood was changing, growing more sinister by the day. Seeking answers, Leo, Maya and Daniel sought refuge in the school library. They had heard rumors about the library holding secrets, and today they were determined to uncover them. The library, with its towering shelves and ancient books, seemed like the perfect place to start their investigation. The trio had always been curious, and the recent strange occurrences at Elmwood had only fueled their determination. Among the dusty tomes, they discovered a hidden compartment. It was cleverly concealed behind a row of old encyclopedias, almost as if it was waiting to be found. The compartment was small, but it held something intriguing. Leo, with his keen eye for detail, was the first to notice the slight gap between the books. With a gentle push, the compartment revealed itself. Inside lay a leather-bound diary. The cover was worn, and the pages yellowed with age. It looked like it hadn't been touched in years. The diary seemed to emanate a sense of mystery, drawing the trio closer. They could feel the weight of its secrets even before opening it. The diary belonged to a former student, Sarah, who had mysteriously disappeared years ago. Her name was etched on the cover in elegant handwriting. Sarah's disappearance had always been a topic of hushed conversations among the students and teachers. No one knew what had happened to her, and the diary might hold the answers they were looking for.
Look at this, guys. It's a diary. Leo's voice was filled with excitement and curiosity. He carefully opened the diary, revealing pages filled with Sarah's neat handwriting. Each entry seemed to tell a story, a glimpse into Sarah's life and the events leading up to her disappearance.
It's Sarah's diary. She disappeared years ago. Maya's voice trembled slightly as she spoke. The realization of holding something so personal and significant was overwhelming. They knew they had to read it, to understand what had happened to Sarah.
Sarah's diary spoke of a secret society, the Claymation Club, that practiced dark rituals. The entries detailed strange meetings and eerie ceremonies held in the dead of night. Sarah had stumbled upon their activities and had been documenting everything she witnessed. Her words painted a picture of a hidden world within Elmwood, one that was both fascinating and terrifying. She wrote of clay figures coming to life. These figures, crafted with meticulous detail, would move and act on their own during the rituals. Sarah described them as both beautiful and haunting, their lifelike movements sending shivers down her spine. She had tried to capture their essence in her diary, but words could hardly do justice to the eerie spectacle. Her words sent chills down their spines. The trio could almost feel the presence of the animated figures as they read. The thought of these clay creations coming to life was both thrilling and terrifying. They exchanged nervous glances, each wondering if the figures were still somewhere in the school, waiting to be discovered. Could Sarah's disappearance be connected to Elmwood's haunting? The question lingered in the air, heavy with implications. The trio knew they had to dig deeper to uncover the truth behind the Claymation Club and its dark rituals. The library had given them a clue, but the real mystery was just beginning. They steeled themselves for the journey ahead, determined to solve the enigma of Sarah's disappearance and the secrets of Elmwood. Later that night, the friends encountered the school janitor, Old Man Withers. His eyes, filled with fear, darted around the hallway.
They used real bones to give life to their creations. You must leave Elmwood before it's too late. The curse is real.
His words echoed in the silent hallway as he shuffled away. Driven by curiosity and fear, the trio decided to investigate the old art room, where the Claymation Club used to meet. This club was once the heart of creativity at Elmwood High, a place where students would gather to bring their wildest imaginations to life through the art of claymation. But now it stood abandoned, shrouded in mystery and whispers of eerie occurrences. The room was dark, covered in dust sheets. The air was thick with the scent of forgotten memories and the faint hint of clay. As they stepped inside, their footsteps echoed, breaking the silence that had enveloped the room for years. The dust sheets, draped over old furniture and equipment, gave the place an almost ghostly appearance.
Look at these clay figures. They're life-sized and grotesque. Each figure seemed to tell a story, frozen in time, with expressions that ranged from sorrow to sheer terror. The craftsmanship was impeccable, yet there was something unsettling about their lifelike features.
Oh my gosh, some of them are missing limbs, and others have glowing red eyes. It's as if they've been through some kind of battle or horrific event. The glowing eyes seem to pierce through the darkness, adding an extra layer of creepiness to the already eerie atmosphere.
One figure, a monstrous creature with glowing red eyes, seemed to watch their every move. Its eyes followed them as they navigated the room, making them feel as though they were being observed by something otherworldly. The creature's presence was almost palpable, sending shivers down their spines. They felt a presence in the room, cold and menacing. It was as if the room itself was alive, breathing and watching them. The temperature seemed to drop, and a chill ran through the air, making them huddle closer together for warmth and comfort. Elmwood's secrets were about to be revealed. The trio knew that they had stumbled upon something significant, something that had been hidden away for years. As they delved deeper into the room, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were uncovering a part of Elmwood's history that was meant to stay buried. The old art room, once a place of creativity and joy, had now become a chamber of secrets and fear. Suddenly, the clay figures began to move. Their limbs stretched and contorted, their mouths opened in silent screams.
They're coming to life! Run!
The monstrous creature lunged at the terrified teenagers. They ran for their lives, the clay creatures in hot pursuit. The chase led them through the darkened halls of Elmwood, each corner revealing a new horror. They had to escape, but Elmwood had other plans. As they ran through the dimly lit hallways of Elmwood, Leo's eyes darted from one symbol to another, etched into the ancient walls. Each symbol seemed to pulse with a hidden energy, a secret waiting to be uncovered. The air was thick with tension, and every step echoed ominously through the deserted corridors. Suddenly, a pattern began to emerge from the chaos. Leo's mind raced as he pieced together the cryptic message. His heart pounded in his chest as the realization hit him like a bolt of lightning. The message was clear: fire will set you free. It was a clue, a way out of this nightmare.
We need to get to the kitchen now, Leo shouted, his voice filled with urgency. The others didn't hesitate. They turned on their heels and sprinted towards the kitchen, their footsteps echoing through the empty halls. Fear gripped them, but so did a newfound determination.
They burst into the school kitchen, the creature's growls growing louder behind them. The kitchen was a maze of stainless steel and shadows, but there was no time to lose. The creature was closing in, its monstrous form looming ever closer.
Here goes nothing, Leo exclaimed, his voice steady despite the fear gnawing at his insides. He knew this was their only chance.
With a final burst of adrenaline, Leo lunged towards the stove. His hands trembled as he fumbled with the matches, but he managed to strike one. The flame flickered to life, casting eerie shadows on the walls. He turned the gas on and the stove roared to life. The flames spread quickly, fueled by the gas. They licked at the walls and ceiling, growing into a roaring inferno. The creature let out a deafening roar as the fire engulfed it, its form writhing in the flames. The heat was intense, but Leo and his friends didn't stop to watch. They bolted out of the kitchen, the fire spreading rapidly behind them. The night air was cool against their skin as they burst out of the school, the building now a blazing beacon in the darkness. They didn't stop running until they were far from Elmwood, the flames lighting up the night sky behind them. The haunting was over, but the scars of Elmwood would forever remain. The once grand school now stood in ruins, a charred reminder of the horrors that had taken place within its walls. The eerie atmosphere lingered, a testament to the dark history that would never be forgotten.